hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ready to go now. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And that's off the outside edge. And we're underway here in the home opener. Falling behind 2-1. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Curve in the dirt. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Goes down looking. Luis Ariz stands in. And there's the strike. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. Ripped on a line to center. Fitzgerald makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Houston, and today on the hill, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out towards right center field. Rojas on the move. And there's one down. So next up for Houston, Blake Perkins. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw. Save. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Here's Kyle Tucker. In the dirt. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
This one in the air, center field. Rojas moving under this one. And that is that. Top of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Dansby Swanson. Valdez back to work. That one fouled off. Valdez goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1.
Strike.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one outside. Ball 1. And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. Marlins set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh.
And that one missing low. To third, Lewis. And they get Bregman for the out. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Grounded to third, could be 2. Lewis tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, top half of the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. That's down and in.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Johan Rojas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That's to third. Bregman. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, left side. Perkins squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Thomas hauls it in for the out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul out of play. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swanson digs in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that one popped in the air, left field. Perkins makes the grab for the second out. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hit in the air, left field. Perkins pulls it down, and that is that. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Blake Perkins. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Outside low, and that's ball one. That's a little bit low. One out, bases empty. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full. In the air, out towards right center. Rojas, long run into the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he gets Bregman. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Valdez back to work. Check swing, called strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fought off foul. The 0-2.
Oh.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line to left, and that's down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
This one popped up, and that's foul. And strike 2.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. No outs. Runners at first and second. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one way inside. And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Arias will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one gets past the catcher. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston. Just missed. Burleson in his third season, 26 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base, just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-0. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball. No
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas giving chase. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. There's a strike. That's down and in.
Careful.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Spencer Bivens.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-2. Now it's the DH, Otto Lopez. That one missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Fitzgerald makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He's 2 for 2. Just missed.
Outside.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a strike in there.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Lane Thomas. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Back here at Dyken Park. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Fastball is outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Check swing, and he went 1 and 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Number 44.
So now the Astros designated hitter. Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for Miami. Number 52, Scott Alexander.
On the ground right side. Arise takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
And
the right
now
fielder,
Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
fouls one off out of play back to our left. And a foul ball. Two outs.
Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Pitch misses. 1-0. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Ball two.
Not close with that one. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
What a battle.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out. Swings through that.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. Snags it for the second out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. There was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that's outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one a little bit high, and now 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Here goes the runner. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
With the tying run at second, here the bottom of the seventh. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Graham Ashcraft on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up the middle. Over to first. One up, one down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a run. It's 4-2. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ashcraft in his third season. He throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the sinker and it was successful. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Otto Lopez. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered but pulled foul. And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Kirk stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fitzgerald under this one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Fastball for a strike. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. And it's even up.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground, a short could be two. On a second, they get one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And that's down and away.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Edwards tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th, and the batter now, Lane Thomas. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch. One down. And up next for Miami, Johan Rojas. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one is absolutely belted. Fitzgerald ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever.
Runner takes off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw in, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Royce Lewis. Way inside, and that hit him. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Dansby Swanson.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. So they're all loaded up. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Man at first, digging in, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And now the right fielder. Kyle Tucker. Now 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Number 22.
And a foul ball. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Bregman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes a move towards the gap. Makes the catch for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next to hit for Houston, Alec Burleson. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Just missed. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Norby off of first with 2 away. Hit weakly on the ground. Swanson. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout. Alcantara with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever...